Why do you need Pure Leverage? Why do you need the Pure Leverage Internet Marketing Tool Suite? And it is very, very simple. Everything that you do on the internet needs to be systematized. Systematization is the key. You need to funnel traffic through a system so that you can give them information, get them to know, like and trust you before they get their credit card out. Pure Leverage Tools does exactly that at a fraction of the price. But let me just point this out. It doesn't matter what you're promoting on the internet. You could be an affiliate marketer, network marketer, you could be a bricks and mortar business. You need these tools along with every other internet marketer. If it's not the Pure Leverage tools that you're using, then it needs to be something that's equivalent on the internet. And I can assure you now, there is no better and there is no cheaper, because these tools are dirt cheap, and it doesn't mean that it compromises on the quality. So what I want to do now, I want to show you in a diagram how this all works so that you can make sense of it. But if you're not doing what I'm going to show you in the minute, you need to do that in order to make money. Let me be quite blunt here and tell you, if you're not doing it, if you don't have a system in place, you're not going to make money. And I'm going to show you how to make money on the internet. I'm going to keep it very, very simple, and it doesn't need to be complicated. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go get my whiteboard. Voila, one whiteboard. Now, I am going to keep this simple because it doesn't need to be complicated. You need every component here to make money on the internet. So I'm just going to set aside the traffic just for 1 second here and show you what you need. And if you don't have this, then you need to put it in place. Again, we're going to show you how to do all this, but most importantly, you've got all the tools to enable you to do this in Pure Leverage. So the first thing that you need on the internet is a lead capture page. You need to capture that email address. It's vitally important, and I'll explain just in a second why that is. But lead capture page, somebody puts their email address, they like what they see here, and then they'll go on to the sales page. Now, most people on the internet, when they first come on the internet, think that the money is here, between these two, between the lead capture page and the sales page. It's not. And I tell you why it's not. Because there's an abundance of programs out on the internet that are claiming this, that and the other, and people have joined them, and they may have had a lead capture page, they may have had a sales page, and they make no money. They become disillusioned. So what happens is, a lot of people have been burnt. You know, let's not bury our head in the sand. A lot of people have been burnt, and they need a little bit more reassurance. They might like what they see in the lead capture page, they might like what they see in the sales page, but they're not sure. The key is for you to get them to know, like and trust you. So the money is not in here or in the sales page. The money is actually in the follow-up. Now, in order to follow up with your prospect or lead, you need an autoresponder. Hey presto, we have one of those at Pure Leverage as well, all part of the Internet Marketing Tool Suite. So you have your lead ops in here, goes onto the sales page, still not quite sure, needs a little bit of reassurance. So what we do, the autoresponder kicks into play, we connect it up to the lead capture page, and on a daily basis, we drop golden nuggets of information onto the lead, enticing them to join our business. It's vitally important that we do that. Now here's the thing. Again, most affiliate programs will have all of this in place, and they will give you some follow-ups. It's still not enough. It will get you some sales, sometimes none, but more often than not you will get some sales from that. But the key is to come over the top of your follow-ups and use broadcasts. The money is in the list, all right? The money's in the list. Make no bones about that. The money is 100% in the list, and you need the tools to build your list, but the follow-ups just aren't enough to close us out, not to get to the income that you and I want. So what we want to do, we've got to have personal interaction. They've got to know, like and trust you, because people buy from people. They don't buy from companies. I was a salesman for 18, 19 years, And all the time, when I moved companies within the same niche or within the same industry, I brought the vast majority of my business with me because they joined me. They were working with me. They knew, like, and trusted me. And so when I moved to another company, I would always take a fair amount of business with me because of that. And it's the same on the internet. So you need to engage your prospect. You need to get them to know, like, and trust you. You need to be dropping golden nuggets of information on these people on a daily basis, and you've got to be giving value. Vitally important. Okay, so that's it. That is very, very simple. That is systematization. Once you have this in place, and it doesn't matter what you're selling on the internet, okay, so you could be with another program out on the internet, but you still need to have this system in place to sell whatever you've got on the internet. Vitally, vitally important. When you do have all of this in place, all you need thereafter is traffic. But you've got to have this in place. See, the likes of the daily broadcasts, and certainly what we do in the Pure Leverage Insiders, Pure Leverage in particular, every Tuesday and Wednesday we have a webinar. So you want to let your leads know that we've got a webinar because you want Pure Leverage to do all the selling and telling for you. And if you're with another company, they're bound to have webinars as well. If they're a good company, they might have Google Hangout. You want to get your prospect leads to that Google Hangout, and that's why it's vitally important that you use the broadcast, because we can set up the follow-ups, you know, on a daily basis, put 30 in there, all well and good. It's kind of robotic, but when you've got the broadcast going out on top of that, let them know what's currently happening, let them know what you're doing in your business, let them know what your company's doing. And if you're in the Pure Leverage Insiders, which you are, you're watching this, you know, you'll be able to tell them what's happening in here, what you're doing, what the other teams, the other people in the team are doing, so you can leverage all of that. But vitally, vitally important, the broadcast is the key. And let me just assure you now, this is where 97% of folk fail. I know you just can't quite see that down there, but I've written 97% fail because they don't follow up, and most companies don't do that, give you that broadcast to send out on a daily basis. We are going to do that here, but it will make a significant difference to your business if you combine your follow-ups with your daily broadcast. Now let me just ask you this, is it difficult putting that up? Everything that we've got here, that you need here, you've got in Pure Leverage. Come straight into Pure Leverage. You've got all of this set up for you. Now what I will say is that in the VIP suite, we have customizable landing pages. We have a sales funnel which is exclusively for the VIP. So if you're serious about your business, you want to get into the VIP, ton of training in there. But we set all this up on our server, so all you have to do is connect your autoresponder to it. These are high converting lead capture pages, a different sales page than what we actually use in Pure Leverage. But guys, thereafter, it's about traffic. And traffic you might think is difficult to get, it is not. There's an abundance of it on the internet. Obviously we've got millions and billions of people, and they're all searching for something, they're all searching for information. We've got opportunity seekers absolutely galore, especially in this present climate. So you could market on Facebook, you can market on YouTube, irrespective of what you're doing, solo ad marketing. You need to have this in place before you do any kind of marketing, okay? Otherwise it's just a complete waste of time. And again guys, if you want to promote the Pure Leverage business, get into our co-op, because then all you need to do is to give us your link, or if you're a VIP, you want to upgrade to the VIP, you want to get our customized landing pages, high converting landing pages, then you can also do that. We set all that up for you. But this is how it all works. Systematization, that's the word for today. That's what you've got to really get into your head. Everything that you do now, you want to be looking to put this in place, because this is where you're going to make your money. So guys, I hope this helps, and I will see you on the next video.